What is up, everyone? I'm KG. Thanks for being here, man. I don't want to waste too much time, but this is the second video for the giveaway. If you commented, liked, and are subscribed, then you gotta do the same thing on this video. Comment, like, subscribe, and then I'll go through this video, go through the last video. I'll get all the people's names who did that stuff, and then I'll put you guys into a little hat, spin up the hat at my next locals, record it, have some people spin it up at the locals so you guys know it's all fair, and then we'll pick it out of the hat and we'll go from there. But whoever gets picked out of the hat, that's who's gonna win the who's gonna win the mat. But let's go ahead and get right into it here. I don't want to waste too much time. First, we have the Orcust engine, bro. Let me move these out of the way. No spoilers. I'm not like most people that play this. I see a lot of people playing 2 nightmares. I see some people playing 2 wands, bro. Like, I be seeing shenanigans out here, and I'm not saying anyone's wrong, because who am I to say someone's wrong, bro? That shit sounds stupid to me. I can't be like, oh, that's just incorrect. Like, no, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, no, I'm not saying you're incorrect. I'm just saying this is how I play it. This is how I play my Orcust engine, and just about every time I play the Orcust engine, this is how I play it. Whether I discard cards or not, I don't want to draw these cards at any point. Except for Foolish. Foolish is pretty much a generic, it's a pseudo starter. It's a fake, it's like a half starter, a fake starter. But I don't want to draw any of these 5 cards up here at the top. I want to search these, get them out of my deck using cards effects. I don't want to like draw these ever. But like I said, I'm not saying anyone's wrong for how they play their deck, but that's just me. So moving forward, we have the Mech Knight engine. We have 1 Mech Knight Indigo Eclipse, 1 Legacy Secret, 1 Succession, 3 Memory, and then 3 Nightfall, and then 3 Gearsu. So this is like part of the Mech Knight and part of the Orcust engine. This is the best fucking card in my deck. I don't care what anyone says. This card does everything. If I have this card and you don't stop it, you lose. It's that simple. Like, this card's fucking cracked, and it literally does everything in my deck. And with the way my deck's set up, everything's an extender. So if I have this, you lose the game. It's just that simple. If I have this and you don't stop it, you lose the game. It's that simple. You can evenly match me, you can lightning storm me, it doesn't matter. If I have this and you don't stop it, you lose the game. It's that simple. Now, moving forward, it's probably, I'm just fucking getting hyped because I got first place today, but this shit's a really nice card. These cards performed extremely well for me all day, every single one of them. I did not miss blue, so for anyone that's like a hardcore Mech Knight player, I've been playing this shit since it came out, bro. I've been playing Mech Knight since it came out, and I'm telling you, I did not miss blue a single time, bro. I'm playing this deck a little differently, and I want to go first with this build. So every time I got the chance to choose, I went first. It all went well, bro. So, I'm playing a little bit different. Blue is a dead card going first. It literally does nothing. It's a vanilla going first. You summon it and it does nothing. So I'm not playing that card in a build where I want to go first. Obviously, arguments can be made, discussions can be had. Like I said, I'm not saying anyone's wrong or right. I'm just saying what I did today. So now we have 3 Torn Scales here, and I did get first place. No losses. I lost 1 time to Sword Soul. He waxed me in that 1 game. But anyways, we have 3 Torn Scales, bro. This is the 2nd starter on the deck. It is also a normal summon as well. But if you open this and Gearsu and they don't stop this, you have full combo. So I mean, it's pretty nice. And you have full combo with this just by itself as well. But this is just like another card you can draw into without having to draw Gearsu going first, and still be able to play really well and set up a nice little board. So moving forward here, we have 1 Ancient Cloak, 1 Silent Boots. I didn't want to max out on any of these cards. These cards don't necessarily do anything for you in the hand. This card was actually not bad when you draw it, because after you make Bardiche, you can summon it, but you still have to get to Bardiche. It takes a link 3, so that's a little hard to do with without like a starter. So I don't want to play too many of these cards. Obviously, arguments can be made, discussions can be had. I'm just showing my deck profile. We have Shade Breaking Dean here. Played 1 of those, and then we had 2 Fog Blade. So this is my Phantom Knights engine right here. There were points where I wanted 3 Fog Blades, so I mean, there can be arguments made for that, but you obviously don't want to brick, and I'm already playing a lot of in-engine like searchable like disruption cards, so I don't want to play too many, because you still, like I said, you need to play the game. So this is so far, like I said, this if you're paying attention to the deck profile, these shits right now, I don't have any complaints about any of these cards so far. Like, honestly, thinking back on the tournament, like just thinking back, there's nothing here that I would change so far, with this deck. So so far this shit all performed really well. Moving forward, we have the Chaos engine, the Magician Souls engine. So 2 souls, 1 chaos. The reason you play it like this this engine is because no matter which combination of these two you draw, you're good. So you draw these two, you can still activate the Sin. You draw these two, you can still activate Search and then Sin. So, you know, no matter which two of these you draw, you're Gucci. You just don't draw all three, you're fucked. But I mean, anyways, like I said, these perform extremely well all day. Like, just an extender that's a dark, that's a level 1. You know, level 1 can, you know, you can use this to link so that you have somewhere to put your mech knights. You can also, like I said, use this as a dark monster so you can go into Bardiche. Card's just actually nice. Does a lot of shit. Baits out negates, all that shit, bro. Card's really, really good. It's actually really nice. Evenly matched. This card you can discard off the souls. If you go first, you don't necessarily need it. Just discard it for the souls. Draw some other cards. But this card. Did I resolve this once? I resolved this once today. It got negated by a Baron, so I didn't even resolve it. Got negated by a fucking Baron. Did I lose that game? I lost that game. Hand trapped the dude twice when it was too late. Like I said, I had Lancia, but I didn't shotgun it. He desires me after I fucking had Lancia in my hand. Dude, it felt really bad. I should just shotgun a Lancia and just hope for the best. But anyways, lost game 2, won game 3, bro. It's all good. So moving forward, we have Book of Eclipse. I played 2 of these things in my main deck. Shout out Sebastian. This was his idea. This did come up clutch. The 2 Book of Eclipse did really well today, so no complaints with that. Just booking everything face down was nice. And I didn't actually open my turn with this, but I used it as defensive card one time, and it was really nice. So it is what it is. The guy drew a few cards, but I just OTK'd him next turn, so it didn't matter. Moving forward here, we have Infinite Impermanence. This is one of the hand traps I'm playing, one of the only ones I'm playing. Imperm's the GOAT. I wish I had ulti. Shout out to y'all that have ulti. Y'all are some beasts. Ash Blossom. This is another hand trap I'm playing. This is my favorite one in the game. I'm always going to be playing this in my deck no matter what it is. So 3 Ash Blossom. If I'm not playing Ash, then I can just get pot of greeted for free, and that's not fair to me. So Ash I'm playing in my deck. Link Kribo, you guys haven't seen this the whole time. This is part of the Gear Suit combo. You need it for level 1. It's also a good target for souls. So this card is just broken. This card's been put in work all day. Card was lit all day. Moving forward, Nightmare Unicorn. Card was lit. CR, you know what it is. Dark monster you can make after Orcust combo. You can make it off IP to have interruption. Great card. Unicorn was good all day. Galatea, great card. You already know we only need 2 because we know what we're doing with these Orcust cards. You only need 2 of these. Even with full Orcust combo, you only need 2 Galatea. Trust me on that. Same with Ding. You only need 2 Ding. You can get away with 1, but I think you should play 2. Really good all day. These cards are really, really good. Galatea is just that's the homie, man. Galatea is the bae, bro. She's lit, man. She really is so lit. But moving forward, and she's an automaton, bro. So it's a machine, bro. So don't get too attached. But anyways, Lib, the World Key Blade Master. This is her. If you guys can see over here, this purple one over here. This is Lib right here. Lib is the GOAT. Broken Link 2. Sets World Legacy cards. Spins cards whenever it uses link material. So you set this up at the IP during your opponent's turn, use IP, make unicorn or anything else, and then you spin, train 1, train 2, it's just broken. You get some broken shit. Great cards, great cards. IP, another great card. You gotta play the IP in this build. As you can see, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this profile. I've never really done this by myself. Shout out to the homies that didn't come with me to locals today. Y'all could have really helped out. Zeus, play 1 Zeus because it's Zeus, didn't summon it today. Cherubini, you play it because it's Cherubini, didn't summon it today. Like I said, I didn't open Torrent Scale, so there was no need for this. But it is part of the combo, so you gotta play it. Morningstar, played 1 of these. I actually did summon this today. This card is awesome. Love this card. Searches World Legacy cards, the lit card. Almirage, you play this because if you do get the Torrent Scales or one of the other Phantom Knight monsters and you brick, but you still have access to like purple, you want to be able to summon purple. So you gotta make the Almirage to have a column, and then you can use the Phantom Knight monster in the grave, banish, do a thing, So Almirage is good. Didn't summon it once today, never came up, but I wouldn't cut it in this build. You need, like I said, you need to be able to play through disruption. So this card allows you to do so in some scenarios. Next we have Dark. This is my second Starlight Dark. Let me get the fucking. Let me get that one. You guys are like, oh, this guy doesn't have 2 Starlight Dark. He's capping, bro. He's capping. Like, I already know how haters be, bro. So I'm pulling that shit out right now, man. My real subscribers, you guys are the real ones, but I got random people that be going through my videos, disliking and shit. So I got some haters out there, bro. But if you guys can see this, I'm not sure if you guys can even see this here, but I'm not fucking capping. 1 Dark, One Bardiche. This card's fucking cracked. This card put in so this card put in so much work today. I was misplaying and this card was still putting in work. Broken ass card. Dark was putting in work too, bro. I used this to take back a Vashuda from my opponent, and he thought I was gonna link some with it, but instead I just sat on the Vashuda, so he couldn't like Vashuda me next turn. Like it was lit. The Sword Soul guy, like it was cool. But access code. I did end up getting a Starlight access code. I traded my left nut for this shit, but you know, we now have a Starlight access code. It looks beautiful. The haters were hating when I summoned this shit. Summoned it every game. Summoned it literally every match. Like this shit was coming out over and over again, and I can't get okay. But for the side deck we have Trisbana. You can make this generically in your normal combo. Just instead of going for the fucking Bardiche, you can go for this. There's also other ways to get to this too. If you draw like broke, you know, this is a good card to play against back row decks. Period. It just destroys them niggas. So you know, if you can summon IP going first, and then they set all their back row, and then you go into this off IP, it's game. It's literally game. I don't care what they say. Like every time I didn't do it today, but you know, when I have done this in the past, it's just GG's. Like this shit's cracked. But Dimensional Barrier, 3 of those, stops game mechanics, so good card. Board Breakers for back row decks, just 1 of each. Tucker, my friend, Sebastian, convinced me to play 1 Lightning Storm, so we got 1 Lightning Storm in the deck. Ghost Bell, I guess this is kind of like for Despio, that's what it was for in theory, but you know, I didn't draw it, so it was whatever. Nibiru, I drew it against Sword Soul, but I didn't need to use it. You know, I was just winning the game, so I didn't need to use it. Lancia, I sided in against Sword Soul, but moving forward here we have Joel and Lockbird, CR. This card put in work. Yeah, stop searching. So, you know, if they fucking draw cards, you know, add cards to their hand, like Prosperity, whatever, you just drop this shit and it turns over. But yeah, I mean, that's my profile, bro. I hope you guys like the profile. You guys let me know what you guys think.
Help me! Help me!